Alright guys, today we are going to do something I haven't really ever done before, which is short ribs, beef short ribs. So I picked up this rack of ribs. You can see the nice thing about these ribs, it's 3 bones. Beef ribs have really good marbling in it, a good layer of fat in between that all renders down. These things are delicious. I've had them that other people have made, so I want to do it myself. I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to trim these up. I'll show you what it looks like in a trim. We're gonna rub them, get them on the smoker, and we'll let you go through the process and see how they turn out. Alright, we've got these ribs all trimmed up. You can see I trimmed most of the silver skin that was on this side. I've left some of the fat, just kind of a little bit of a fat cap over there. We're gonna kind of do an experiment to see how that works out. But you can see with these ribs, there's just a ton of marbling in there. They look really, really good. And on the back, with the fat on the back, I just kind of scored it, trimmed it up a little bit just to thin it out. We're going to season that, but this is going to go on the smoker just like this. Now for the rub, what I'm doing with the rub is basically it's 2 parts pepper, thick coarse pepper, 1.5 parts kosher salt, and then 1/2 part of garlic and smoked paprika. And like I said, you can change that. Sometimes you can just do salt and pepper. I like to add a little garlic and some paprika to it. Same thing I do with brisket, but with beef, it's pretty simple rubs. Salt, pepper is basically all you need. No sugar. You don't really need to add any sugar to it. So let's go ahead and get these. I'm going to get these rubbed up, sprinkle the rub all over it. We'll show you what they look like, and then we'll get them on the smoker. Okay. Looks like we've got this pretty much rubbed up. Like I said, it's mostly pepper. There's a lot of pepper and salt. There's a little bit of smoked paprika in there, and garlic. You can see, get all the sides rubbed, the bottom. Just get it completely surrounded. Now we can kind of let this sit for really as long as you want, but you want to let it sit for at least about 10 minutes. Let that salt really kind of absorb in and start to get juicy, a little bit tacky. And then we're going to go get it onto the smoker. So we'll come back when that's ready, put it on the smoker, and we'll go from there. Alright, these are ready. We're going to stick them on the grill. We've got the Traeger set to 250. We're using a mix of mesquite and hickory this time on these. I've got a water pan in there to help keep some moisture. I'm going to offset this from the water pan so it's not sitting over it. But we're just going to set those on the rack. And we're gonna let that go for probably about 3 to 4 hours before we come back and check it. Maybe wrap it a little bit before it finishes. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. So good. All right, let's get going for about 2 hours. See how they're doing there. Oh my goodness, they smell amazing. See all that fat starting to render in there. And peppers on there. They're gonna start pulling away from that bone. Oh God, that's gonna be so good. All right, we'll just let them go for probably about another hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay, this has been on for about 3 hours now, and I've just turned it over so you can see the bones are kind of starting to pull away. And I flipped it over, so now the juice that renders will just kind of come down into the bottom of it. But look at those, it's just so good. Just juicy, tender, and looking good. Alright, so we'll probably leave these on for another half hour, 45 minutes, and wrap them a little bit to finish them off. But they are coming along great. Been going for about 4 hours now, so we're just going to put a wrap. They're almost done. We're going to lift these up. See, the bone has come off. You see that it is just not quite done. Kind of wrap it up. Let that finish. And I'm going to go ahead and stick the probe in there so we can check it. And we'll come back, probably need about another hour, and then they'll be finished. Okay, we wrapped them. They cooked for about another hour. I turned the temperature up to about 300, and we're gonna pull these out. Oh man, a little juice in there. See the bones? Really just come out. Look at that. How juicy that is. The meat. It's good. Let's try it. Lily, you want to try some?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get our official taste tester.
Is that ribs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Is it ribs? Is it the ribs? Oh, is that the ribs?
Yeah, do you want to try some? Get our little taste testers out here.
That's good. That's extremely good.
It's hot.
Oh, what do you need for it?
Alright, let's leave it right
Good but
there.
hot.
Anyway, get a close-up of it. Got a good smoke ring. See how that's just kind of rendered in there. How juicy it is. Good. Good, good, good. We're gonna slice the rest of this up and enjoy it. We're gonna eat.
And there's lots of pepper.
Are they gonna be delicious?
Yeah.
Do you like to eat them? Okay. Good. There they are.